You have touched down on Healing Essentials. Welcome. You already know the messages here may resonate or may not be for anyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Moving forward with the energies coming up. Now remember, time is fluent, so if this touches you at this point in time, you may just want to pay attention. The downloads I'm receiving now, there are some of you that are looking or are in the midst of a completion in understanding your gifts, in understanding the whole paradigm. And for those who are awakened and have awakened, congratulations. I believe that that's it. Whoever had to awaken has. And really has to get in touch with themselves. Has to connect with divine. You're seeking support from somewhere, but what you need to seek it from is not from those outside of you. You really have to seek to follow that white rabbit down the hole, spiritually speaking. You have to find what fits for you in your journey. How you see things, how you transmute, how you walk away, and why you walk away, and knowing that you don't have to explain anything to anyone. You stand your ground, right? I feel that spirit is I feel that spirit is letting us know that there's a time and a point where we have to step away and start fresh. You know, it can be in relationships, it can be in business. You know, I've been getting a feeling of not feeling content, right? And I've felt that energy for a while now, and people are just basically tired or are giving up on trying, giving up on, like, they're trying to figure out, like, what I see and I feel when I step out daily. People are trying to find a way and can't figure it out. And I feel that with the completion of a cycle, right? In the last episode, I did say, go into hermit mode. If your body is calling for you to relax, to step back, to just be, you know, and there's some points where we don't even feel like talking, speaking, explaining. I think this is it, right? It's time to connect with divine. It's time to connect with who we are within ourselves. It's time to connect with the higher vibrational frequencies. It's time to connect with the spiritual beings that we are again. spiritually awakened, right? Like that instinct in you, that determination in you that knows something is not right. And as I looked at the clock, it said 444. We are protected. We are protected. I feel that, and I will continue to say that we are protected. What some of us, some of you need to understand and let go of is when to leave with ideas and not allowing anyone to force their opinion on you, right? Take time to think through the plans and set in motion what fits right in your life, right? Sometimes we overstep our boundaries to help others as light workers. And in this time, I feel that as a light worker, we have to really, really get in tune with our shadow side. Because at the end of the day, we as light workers always help. We always help. As light workers, we unknowingly sometimes knowingly, we want to see people do better, right? So our idea is that we'll be sitting there and go, if you do it this way, this way, this way, right? And it'll work. If you say this, that, and the third, this will work. And you go out and spew that. You're going out there and you're giving and helping others, granted, with your ideas. And some of them are not even capable of doing half of the things that you have literally put out there, or that you can do in a matter of minutes or hours. Yet you have to be careful on how you word your things. Remember, words are very powerful and hold a lot of weight. And your blessings will come, right? Because you're doing it from a good place. What we need to recognize, and what we'll be gaining, what some of you will be gaining by just connecting and understanding the cycles of life, is recognizing, understanding the cycles, the patterns, recognizing your own cycles, recognizing what you do, what is repetitive in your life, and what no longer serves you. Because I was getting that energy yesterday as well, where it's a repetitive cycle, right? But there's something that you see, yet you don't want to let go of, if that makes sense. And we have to learn how to adapt to change. Adapt to change that, as I said before, we're afraid of the unknown, where you're like, How about if it doesn't work? You have to look at it in another sense of, how about if it does? What am I afraid of? You know? Look at all the achievements. Look at all the things that you can gain, right? The time that you can spend with your children if you take the leap of faith and start over. Wow. This full moon is going to show us, this full moon is really going to show us something that, and be mindful of the tension, because like I said, words hold a lot of heavy weight and a lot of people are seeming unhappy. So be careful with this full moon, because this full moon may show you exactly how people truly feel, what they've been holding for so long. So be careful with that. This full moon is going to show face. Okay? Don't take anything personally, because people are literally recognizing their shadow. And if they aren't, then you recognize it. You feel what I'm saying? That's yeah. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Keep yourself through this time connected to what brings you happiness, and learn to appreciate the talents, right? You will be rewarded for the hard work, the spiritual happiness that you have within you, material well-being and satisfaction, right? Sometimes your happiness, your true pleasures come from solitude, receiving what you've always dreamed of, but you don't see it with the distractions. Only when you become when you become one with yourself, when you come into that space of solitude, you go, you know, this isn't that bad. I like it here. You feel what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Mhm. 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 Yeah, there's judgment. There's judgment. People are seeking support by those of the corrupt, I believe. What? Seek support not in the corrupt. Seek support in understanding that karma is real. That I heard the other day, karma no longer exists, but at the end of the day, there's still people on this earth that want to repay others, um, for some reason. They want to repay in a deceptive manner. Seek support of your own boundaries. Be mindful of everything around you. Let go of everything is light and love here. Find that sunshine within yourself, because especially through these coming months, these winter months, it's cold. It's a cold, ugly place out there. And I'm not feeling to scare anybody, but people are really not in their right minds. And I've said it for a while, it's gonna be a cold ass winter. Just be careful. Find and seek deeper meaning of what life truly is. Reunite yourself with Gaia, reunite yourself with God, reunite yourself with Sacred Spirit, reunite yourself with the divine within you. You'll be gaining so much more spiritually, materially. It's something that we've been fighting for so long, this darkness. And a lot of people are tired. A lot of people are tired and don't know how to handle it. So light workers, what I'm asking is, you can take it for what it is. But if you're a light worker and you're on this channel, understand this. Our light, we need to unite and cover first ourselves, our family, our home, in light, the highest frequency light. I hear fire trucks. That's Archangel Michael. I promise you. Cover yourselves first, your home, your family, your children, your everything, and then start spreading. If you're a light worker, you know, by covering in white light, you can cover 6 feet or more within you and out of you. So you're like in a cocoon, a bubble of light. But you can also transmute that, and if all light workers connect, the light becomes hopefully enough to cover and just bring up the vibrations as everyone heals, tries to heal, and tries to seek understanding. And for those who don't, you know, you have free will. I don't know where that came from, but yeah. I hope this helped. Shalom.